Are you intrigued by the mysteries of ancient civilizations? Imagine a civilization so advanced they mastered technology, energy, and the stars thousands of years ago. A civilization so mysterious, it vanished in a single day. We're talking about Atlantis, the lost world beneath the waves. But what if Atlantis never truly vanished? What if survivors made their way to other parts of the world, to ancient Egypt? Could it be that the legendary pyramids, those marvels of architecture, were built with help from the Atlanteans? This is gonna blow your mind. The first mention of Atlantis came from the Greek philosopher Plato, over 2,300 years ago. Plato was a student of Socrates and a teacher of Aristotle, and he wrote many philosophical texts that have shaped Western thought. Among these texts, two stand out for their mention of a mysterious and advanced civilization, Timaeus and Critias. In these works, Plato describes a powerful and advanced island civilization beyond the Pillars of Hercules, likely the Strait of Gibraltar. This civilization, known as Atlantis, was said to be a utopia of unparalleled technological and cultural achievements. According to Plato, Atlantis was a vast island, larger than Libya and Asia Minor combined. It was a land of great natural beauty and resources, with mountains, plains, and a complex system of canals and bridges. The Atlanteans were masters of science, architecture, and energy. They had crystal technology, flying machines, and even knowledge of universal laws. The Atlanteans were said to possess advanced technology that allowed them to harness the power of crystals for energy and communication. They built magnificent structures including temples, palaces, and harbors, all adorned with precious metals and stones. Their society was highly organized, with a powerful navy and a well-trained army. However, despite their advancements, the Atlanteans became greedy and corrupt. They began to wage wars of conquest, seeking to expand their empire and dominate other civilizations. Their hubris and moral decay angered the gods, who decided to punish them for their transgressions. According to legend, in a single day and night, the gods unleashed a series of catastrophic earthquakes and floods that devastated Atlantis. The entire civilization sank beneath the ocean, disappearing without a trace. This dramatic end has fueled countless myths, theories, and speculations about the true fate of Atlantis. Over the centuries, many have searched for evidence of Atlantis, hoping to uncover its secrets and prove its existence. Some believe that Atlantis was a real place, a lost civilization that once thrived and then vanished. Others see it as a cautionary tale, a metaphor for the dangers of hubris and the fragility of human achievements. The mystery of Atlantis continues to captivate the imagination of people around the world. Underwater explorers, archaeologists, and historians have all contributed to the ongoing search for clues. Some claim to have found remnants of the lost city in various locations from the Mediterranean to the Caribbean. But what if not all of them were lost? What if some Atlanteans survived and passed down their knowledge and culture to future generations? The legend of Atlantis remains one of the greatest mysteries of all time, inviting us to explore the boundaries between myth and reality. This is gonna blow your mind. Some researchers believe that Atlantean survivors escaped the disaster. These survivors, according to various theories, were not just ordinary people, but were highly advanced in their knowledge and skills. They were said to possess an understanding of energy, astronomy, and architecture that was far beyond their time. This knowledge, it is believed, was carried with them as they fled their sinking homeland. They sailed east and west, bringing their knowledge with them. These journeys were perilous, navigating through uncharted waters and facing the unknown. Yet, their determination to preserve their civilization's wisdom drove them forward. They sought new lands where they could rebuild and share their advanced understanding with other cultures. One of the prime locations they may have settled in was ancient Egypt. Egypt, with its fertile lands and strategic location along the Nile River, would have been an ideal place for these survivors to establish a new home. The similarities between Atlantean and Egyptian architecture and knowledge have led some to speculate about this connection. Could the Atlanteans have passed on their knowledge of energy, astronomy, and architecture to the early Egyptians? The evidence lies in the remarkable advancements seen in ancient Egyptian society. Their understanding of the stars, their ability to harness natural resources, and their architectural feats suggest a level of sophistication that may have been inherited from an older, advanced civilization. Think about this. The earliest pyramids appear suddenly. No trial and error, no learning curve. This sudden emergence of complex structures raises questions about the origins of such knowledge. How did the Egyptians develop such advanced techniques seemingly overnight? Could it be that they were building upon the legacy of the Atlanteans? The technology was there from the beginning. The precision and complexity of the early pyramids indicate a mastery of engineering and construction that is hard to explain through gradual development alone. This suggests that the knowledge was already fully formed when the Egyptians began their monumental building projects. Is it possible that Egyptians inherited this knowledge, not developed it? The idea that the Egyptians may have received this advanced understanding from Atlantean survivors opens up fascinating possibilities. It challenges our conventional views of history, and suggests that the legacy of Atlantis might still be with us, hidden in the achievements of ancient civilizations. I bet you didn't know the intriguing connections between Atlantis and Egypt. Let's look at the facts. The Great Pyramid of Giza, one of the most iconic structures in human history, has baffled scientists, historians, and engineers for centuries. Its construction, precision, and alignment are nothing short of miraculous. But how did the ancient Egyptians achieve such a feat without the modern technology we have today? The Great Pyramid of Giza is built from over 2 million stones, each meticulously placed to form a structure that has stood the test of time. These stones were not just any stones, they were quarried from distant locations and transported across vast distances. Some of these stones weigh as much as 80 tons. Imagine the sheer effort and coordination required to move such massive blocks without the aid of cranes or modern machinery. The logistics alone are mind-boggling. They're stacked with such precision that you can't fit a razor blade between them. This level of accuracy is something that even modern construction struggles to achieve. The question arises, how did they manage to achieve such tight joints? The pyramid is aligned almost perfectly with true north, more precise than many modern buildings. This alignment suggests a deep understanding of astronomy and geography. How did they achieve such precise orientation without the tools we have today? Its dimensions encode mathematical constants like pi and the golden ratio. These are not just random numbers, they are fundamental to the very fabric of our universe. The inclusion of these constants in the pyramid's design suggests a level of mathematical knowledge that is truly astounding. It's even aligned with the Orion constellation, which held special meaning in Egyptian mythology. The stars were not just points of light in the sky, they were deeply intertwined with the Egyptians' beliefs and rituals. The alignment with Orion is not a coincidence. It reflects the Egyptians' sophisticated understanding of the cosmos and their desire to connect their earthly creations with the heavens. This celestial alignment adds another layer of mystery to the pyramid's construction, and despite all our tools, modern science still can't explain exactly how the pyramids were built. We have theories, but none that fully account for the precision and scale of these structures. The methods used remain one of history's greatest enigmas. No records, no blueprints, no machines. Just perfect execution. The absence of detailed records leaves us with more questions than answers. How did they plan and execute such a monumental task with such precision? So the question is, was there a hidden lost technology? Did the ancient Egyptians possess knowledge that has since been lost to time? Some believe that they had access to advanced techniques or tools that we have yet to discover. Could this be Atlantean influence? The legend of Atlantis speaks of a highly advanced civilization that disappeared without a trace. Could the knowledge of pyramid construction have come from such a source? The mystery continues to captivate and intrigue us, urging us to keep searching for answers. I'm sure you've heard the news. Some theorists believe the Great Pyramid wasn't just a tomb, but an energy generator. The inner chambers and shafts suggest an intentional design to channel vibrations. Quartz crystals in the structure could have amplified energy. The pyramid's location sits over major geological fault lines. Atlanteans were believed to have mastered crystal energy. Could they have built, or helped design, the pyramids as part of an energy grid? Here's something strange. Pyramids exist on every continent, from the pyramids of Egypt to the massive pyramids in Mexico, China, Bosnia, and even underwater off the coast of Japan. They're different in style, but similar in purpose and alignment. Many are aligned with the stars, particularly Orion. Could this global pattern suggest a shared knowledge? A lost global civilization, possibly descendants of Atlantis, spreading their science and architectural mastery? Egyptian temples, Mayan structures, and even early Indian architecture share strange similarities. Eye-shaped symbols, serpents with wings, gods descending from the sky. Were these just mythological images? Or encoded messages about beings from another place, maybe even another world? Ancient texts speak of sky people, teachers, and gods of knowledge arriving by sea or light. Could these legends be distorted memories of Atlanteans? Or even something more? Recent studies into Egyptian mummies revealed surprising DNA links to Mediterranean and even non-African regions. Could ancient Egypt have been a melting pot of survivors from different ancient civilizations, including Atlantis? It's speculation, yes, but the mystery keeps growing. We don't have definitive proof, no Atlantean blueprints, no written contracts. But what we do have is a trail of clues. Impossible engineering, global pyramid connections, lost technologies, shared mythology, all pointing to something or someone that history forgot. Could it be the Atlanteans helped shape the greatest monument on Earth? Maybe Atlantis was real, maybe it was a myth, or maybe it's a truth buried in myth. But one thing's for sure, the pyramids are still holding on to their secrets. And until we uncover them all, the mystery continues. Subscribe for more ancient secrets, lost civilizations, and forbidden knowledge. This is Legends and Lessons, where history meets mystery. See you in the next episode.